Hello everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Aurora4X. It's been a while, but I am Serbian and I will be your admiral today. So, has it back to normal now, so we can continue on with doing a good amount of recording, so here we are. So, um, it's been about 2 weeks game time, 2.5 week game time since we last left off and designing our new beam destroyer. Um, I advanced time a little bit to test and confirm something. Basically, docked fighters do not count towards your squadron jump limit, whereas undocked fighters do. Um, very simple. But anyway, and recover that. So I'm just sending these guys home now. Um, right. But what we were doing, so before we left, we just designed the beam destroyer, so we are going to continue on um, redesigning the rest of our ships, right? So where do we leave? Well, we renamed it, I believe. Wasn't the Enterprise? Could be the Perry? No. Rakasha, here we go. Okay, so our Rakasha destroyer. Um, Comparison, so 14 and a half kiloton compared to 18 and a half. So it's about 4,000 tons heavier, or 3.5, 4,000 tons heavier, a little bit faster, substantially more armored with the improved shields and armor. Um, it's got a bit more range, and it has substantially more firepower as well, with dual fire controls and 10 laser cannons. We've also got an improved power supply as well, which is great. And of course, we're using the captured ECM level 5, so that's good. So this is our destroyer. Next up, so we can actually go ahead and obsolete the Melbourne 2. Patton is our designer. There's a terraformer that can stay as it is. Prototype interceptor, we might come back to that one. So next we need our point defense ship, our river. So we're going to copy this. This is probably not going to be too different. So what do we need? So we need. So okay, so there's our phalanx fire control. So we'll strip these out and put these in. As you can see, it's a quarter the size, and it has 25,000 tracking speed, which is going to make shooting down faster missiles far more effective. We'll also actually get rid of this one, I think. Well, we need to obsolete this thing. That's old. We'll keep the rest for now. All right. Now we need to get our improved gas cannons. The Phalanx twin gas turret is what we're after. So it's a little bit smaller. That's interesting. This one needs Vendorite, and these two need Vendorite, but this one doesn't. What's with that? Oh, I guess we'll find out in a sec. Yeah, 1 times 8, yes. That's the gas cannon. That's a turret, alright. That's weird. It doesn't seem to use any Vendorite at all. I'm gonna have to find out for in a sec. Give me 2 seconds. I definitely want Vendorite there. And there. Interesting. I don't know, maybe it just doesn't show it. Anyway, okay, so we're going to be using 6 phalanx turrets on this one. Okay, probably, maybe. We might have to come back to it. We also need, well, we need new armor, so that's shaved a few hundred tons. And we're going to replace our engines with our new ones. Excellent. Fuel storage, engineering spaces, bridge. Our maintenance is fine. Uh, do we have a backup search sensor? I think we might. I think we have a new one. Hmm. No, we'll leave it as it is. Okay. And we'll get our ECM5. There we go. And we'll put a few shields. 30 shields is fine. These ships don't need to be as armored because they're probably not going to get shot at. So, um, how does it compare to the Rakasha? Rakasha has 45, so 30 is fine. Okay, let's pick. Let's see what name it gives us. Scarabus. Eh, it's all right. We do need to add a little bit more fuel as well, because hold on. Rakasha has 46, so we want Scarabus to have 46 as well. What we'll do is I'll actually take out some of these and I'm going to put in large ones. Try and reduce the cost a teensy little bit. 47, yeah, good enough. Um, how many damage controls do I have? None. Need damage control. There we go, and one more engineering space. Perfect. Okay, just under 13,000. Can it keep up? Yep, it's fine. Got damage control on that one. Good. All right, I think that about does it. So we got more defensive firepower. We got shielding. We got ECM. We got damage control. We've got our engines. We've got range. Um, we've got a backup sensor and everything we need. Perfect. All right, we have ourselves our escort. So we'll go ahead and obsolete the river. Okay, what's next on the list? Salamander. What's Salamander? Mine layer. Okay, that one's recent. That can stay as it is. Um, okay. Next up is our Sheehan class missile destroyer. Actually, first we need to load ordnance. No, we don't. It's a point defense ship. Okay. Sheehan. Alright, we are using internal fusion, so that does need to be upgraded, and we want to try and get a little bit higher. So we're going to copy the design on the Sheehan, and we are going to, first of all, we're going to strip out the engines. We're going to upgrade our armor. We're going to upgrade our ECM, or our electronic warfare. So we'll go for one ECCM5 and then ECCM5. We're going to put in 45 shields. For our weaponry, where are our launchers? Okay, here we go. So, strip out the size 1s, and we'll use the 75 reduction size 1s. For the size 6s, it was 50% reduction. We're using these ones, I believe. There we go. Okay, so that is our launchers. We got 4 capacity 300 magazines, which are these ones. So we're going to swap them out with these ones. They're a little bit reduced chance of explosion. They're not quite as tough. 1 extra storage and 50 tons smaller. So about even, but just a little bit better. Missile fire controls. Do we have new ones of those? I think we do. I'm fairly sure we do. I believe these are the new ones. Missile control, fire control, FC 5.2R. And okay, so that's our old resolution 1. This will be our new resolution 1. Or is this a new one? Hang on. What is 6.2? Missile range of 5. Oh, these are active sensors. Never mind. Fire controls, where are you? Here they are. Okay. So we need this one and this one. Okay, it looks like it did have the right ones. Okay, so we have our fire controls. We've got our magazines. We've got our ECCMs. What do we need next? I might actually... I'm going to do something teensy a little bit different. I'm going to do dual fire controls. Yes, I'm going to do dual fire controls. This way, if we need to, we can split the 15 into two waves. We need another ECCM. Okay. So that way we have dual fire controls. All right, and we do still have our AMMs as well. So we've got rate of fire of 180, so that's every 3 minutes, which is good enough. And rate of fire 15, which is more than enough with the amount of launchers that we have to shoot down a decent amount of missiles. Okay, next we need engines. We need our engines. So we want our own engines only. And here we are. 3 engines up to 13,000. It takes us to a 20,000 ton ship. So substantially larger than the other one, I believe. Not that much larger, actually. And maintenance life is still fine. Okay. We need to give it a little bit more fuel. 43, will that do? We're going around the 45 mark, so give it a little regular fuel storage. There we go, 45. Alright, this looks like a good enough ship. We're going to swap out for bullets. I believe I had to fix the bullet for something. Somebody mentioned that I messed up the bullet for... Oh yeah, no, this is the one. Resolution 100. Yeah, I created the bullet with a resolution 1 sensor, which wouldn't have been any effective at all. So I had to recreate with this one. So, how many volleys? So we've got 15. We'll do 150. That's 10 volleys. And flechettes. 200 flechettes, I think. I think that's 11 volleys, and we'll fill the rest with flechettes. Alright. So a little bit less offensive firepower than the other one, I believe, and a little bit more defensive. No, actually, it's more offensive. Yeah, a little more offensive because our point defense ships perform so admirably. I'm happier with having a little bit less anti-missile missiles and more offensive missiles. Okay, so what is going to name it? Excalibur. I like Excalibur. It's good because this is going to be our sword. We've got shields, armor, ECM, ECCM, launchers, magazines, fire controls. Uh, we have our engines. We have our range. We have maintenance. We need a teensy amount of damage control. There we go. That'll do. That takes us to 20,000 tons. I am happy with that. That is sufficient. And speed is still mm, teensy a little bit low. Mm, you know what? No. Oh, that doesn't really improve it much, though, does it? Mm, 'cause it's only like a few hundred tons. Yeah, I'll put them back in. Okay. So yeah, it's a teensy little bit slower than our other ships, but that will have to do. All right, so that's our Sheehan upgraded, so we'll obsolete that. Shoalwater can stay as it is for now because I don't want to have to refit the whole thing. Stuart is our missile base. That can stay. Sydney 4, that's our freighter. Well, we do need to upgrade that. Do we? No, it's fine. Tobruk 2 is a fighter bomber. It's sufficient. It's fine. Uh, Warramunga is a jump scout. Yeah, well, we do want to redo this one. Just give it the better engines, I think. There we go. Um, do we have better sensors at all? I don't think we do. 506, yeah. 46, yeah. Yeah, no, this is good enough. Um, we will give it our thermal and EM sensors though. Get a little bit of thermal and electromagnetics. Um, I'm gonna give it 5 shields just to shrug off any stray shots, really. So there we go. Um, actually, I know exactly. I'm going to rename this one. There we go. Might be the wrong house that I'm thinking of, though. But oh well. Uh, Zims are assault shuttles. These could do with the better engines, but eh, it's fine. Okay. Oramonga 2 we will obsolete. And our ships are now designed. I'm very happy with those. Let's work on retooling. So the Sheehan 2 swaps to Excalibur. Actually, Geranium and Neutronium, we're going to use a lot of that in a second. Um, we have a lot of Geranium. We have a fair amount of Geranium, and we've got more coming in. We have Neutronium. So yeah, it's fun. It's fun. So we retool Sheehan for Excalibur. Shoal water remains as it is. River for Scarabus. Warramunga for Raven. And we don't have a destroy. We're not tooled for a destroyer, are we? No, we are not. So we're going to tool up for the Rakasha on this one. Yes, this one. Okay. We'll leave the Enterprise as it is for now. Yes. Yep, that's all fine. So April, May is the longest it'll take, but that's for next year. So we've got some time before our ship fleets are operational. Am I still producing the original missiles? No, just flechettes. That's fine. Alright, and we'll send these guys back home as well. Alright. So, turns done, got progress. Build F is ready. I need to just have a quick double check of what exactly is the deal, because I've got 2 bullets, and I need to... no idea. Oh well. Okay, so... George, what are you doing, old pal? Good on the clock. System bodies. Grab survey. Cool. And we've got labs. What we're gonna do? What we're gonna do? Power is always an option, but a power guy is busy. Missiles, maybe. Uh, don't need anything here at the moment. Energy weapons is always good. Yeah, let's do energy weapons. We're all gonna do 15 labs. I'm gonna do turret tracking gear. Help out with our turrets. Good. Defensives. Yeah, we'll put some into defensives. Only 15 at the moment. I might actually start with cloaking, because there's something I need to confirm with cloaking as well, that I'll cover once we actually get some tech. So a little more construction production. Let's go for cheaper shipyards, I think. There we go. That's all the labs right now. Let's keep going. So a high power engine, and we've got 2 more engines after that. So gonna have to wait a bit before a power guy comes back to us. Okay, nothing important happening yet. Slow down, it is starting to get a bit painful though. Canberra 5. Order up. What are you doing? System bodies, do a graph survey. We also got another mine on Newcastle A3 and a broken installation as well. Okay. right. High power engine will be done this cycle. Except for go interrupted. But Shell War is back with us now, so that's good. That's fine. Okay, that's a shore leave. And there is a high power engine. We also failed to recover one. So now we're working on our small engine. We might try some designs with that one as well. It's the fuel consumption is reasonable, and the size is smaller, and we can work in straight to 10,000 EPs, so could be useful. I think what I might do is I might build a few more enterprises. And that way we can expand, it can improve our exploration, because we're getting quite a bit of a interesting web growing at the moment. So yeah, we'll see. Probably don't have the engines for them at the moment. And yeah, we do need to actually use up all those engines and bits and pieces and components as well. So it is a little bit important that we do actually get those sorted. Otherwise, we're just going to have to scrap them, and that'll just be a waste. Okay, look, I think we're eh, we got magnetoplasmas, internal. We're still got old magnetoplasma engines and ECM2s, and yeah. All right. Mm, I think something's interrupted it again. Okay, retooling is about a quarter done or roughly quarter to a third done. Okay, got a new scientist, a fighter factory, a Newcastle A2, and turning out Betty's morale is dropping. Where are you? Hmm, where on earth is he? In Ballarat. Oh, here we go. Oh, right, he's in Grizzly 1. Okay, send him back home. He's no good to us where he is. Cool. Alright. I believe we're running out of time at the moment, so what I'll do is I'll put another break in the episode. I know it wasn't very exciting for a comeback episode, but hopefully we'll run into something a little bit more exhilarating as soon as we run into an NPR, which hopefully won't be too much longer. With the amount of slowdown as well, I'm seriously considering culling one of the shipping lines, maybe a few of the smaller ones. either this one, maybe these two. What's this one? This one's C5. So these are pretty much all colony ships, right? Maybe just culling out a huge amount of the colony ships and just getting rid of those. But um, yeah, that sounds reasonable to me. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll probably do that, and then we'll continue on in the next episode. So in the meantime, like, subscribe, all the usual, and I will see you then.